Hi viewers, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I'm also very fine. My name is Mary. I welcome you once again today to this channel. This channel is called Rising with Grace, and here we discuss different categories of children with special needs. We learn even how to identify these children, and we also learn intervention measures. We have done other videos. Kindly, if you have not watched them, kindly do so and give them a like and make a comment and let us engage one another. Um, Today I want us to look at the children who have some visual impairments, that is problems with seeing, problems with their eyes. In our families, in our society, and even in our schools. So visual impairments is basically having difficulties or even problems in the structure and the functioning of the eyes. The difficulties can be classified into two groups. We have blindness, and also we have children who have low vision. So today I want us to look at the children who have low vision. Um, the characteristics that you can see in these children are quite a number, and I want us to look at the characteristics of those children, those who have low vision. And then in the next video, we shall now discuss the children who are blind. So point number one, as the name says, these children, they have vision. Yes, they can see, but their vision is very low, and that is why they are called children with low vision. So the first characteristics you can see in them, or you can hear them say, is that they complain of not seeing well. They don't see things clearly. Their vision is very blurry. Even if it is daylight, they can still see they're not seeing well. That is one problem they have. Another thing, they also complain of double vision. Wanaona vitu mbili mbili. Like if I put my palm here, they would say they are seeing two palms. Yeah. Another thing, they also have watery red eyes. Their eyes are always red, and they're always itchy. They are itching their eyes, and the eyes are very red, and they are very watery. Whether they have, most of us experience the watery eyes when we have a cold, but these ones, they will ever have red or watery eyes. Another thing you can identify them with is that they trip on objects while they are walking. While they are walking, they will stumble over objects along the way, they trip over others, because they can't see them. They can't see those objects. You might expect them to be seeing them, but they're not seeing them. Yeah, that is one way of telling that this child has a visual problem. Another thing we can see in these children, they read with their head tilted on one side. When they're reading something, they tilt their head to one side, and even when they are reading, they can place the book too close or too far from them. Yeah, if they're reading a book, they put their books here, to read, and they squint, or others they put the books too far from the eyes. That is another indication that the child has got some visual problems that need to be looked into. Now, something else, when they're also reading, instead of moving the eye along the line, they move their head. They move their head from left to right. They start here, they move with their head, whereas other children do not have the visual problem, they just move their eyes, from left to right. But these ones, they move their whole head. Another thing, they complain about too much light or too little light, even during daylight. They can say that the light is too much or the light is too little. Na ni mchana. So, yeah, too little or too much light. Another thing, when they're writing something maybe from the chalkboard, if they are school going, they will omit some words in a sentence. They will omit some words in a sentence, or in a letter, you will find some letters missing in a word, or some words missing in a sentence. That they have the omission problem is very common in them. That is another way. Something else, when they are reading. Did I say that one? When they are reading, they tilt their head on one side, like they want to have a particular angle to capture information. So, watery eyes, too much light, too little light, painful eyes, omission problems, tripling over things, stumbling over things. They complain of not seeing well. They can complain of painful eyes. Those are the most common problems, indicators, or the indicators that can make us prompt them for a checkup. So if your child is having those problems at home or in the society or even in school, kindly, it's good to make plans for assessment so that that child can be helped in accordance with the problems. That is all for today, guys. Have a nice evening. Kindly like this video, make a comment, and let us engage. See you next time. Bye.